Welcome, everyone, to the WION podcast.
Great to be here.
So today, we're looking into something pretty interesting happening over at Microsoft.
Yeah, it involves the people actually building the tech, finding their own jobs, well, affected by it.
Exactly. We're hearing about, over 6,000 layoffs globally?
That's right, around 3% of the total workforce.
Yeah.
Which is surprising when you see their financials.
Right. They reported like $70 billion in revenue.
Yeah.
And huge profits, too.
$25.8 billion net profit. So yeah, strong numbers. It definitely makes you ask questions.
And digging in a bit, it looks like software engineers really felt this, particularly in Washington state.
Mm-hmm. The report suggests over 40% of the cuts there were engineering roles.
Okay, so engineers. Now here's where it gets particularly fascinating. There's a connection being drawn to AI.
Right. There are reports that one VP, Jeff Hulse, I think, overseeing about 400 engineers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he apparently instructed his team to use open AI-based systems to actually generate up to 50% of their code.
50%. Wow. Okay. So use AI for half your coding.
And then just weeks later, apparently, many in that same group were part of the layoffs.
So you can't help but wonder, right? Is the AI they were told to use directly linked to them losing their jobs?
It certainly raises that question starkly. And it kind of fits with Microsoft's big picture on AI.
You mean Satya Nadella talking about AI's role?
Yeah, he's been quite open about AI becoming, a core part of software development there, even saying AI writes like nearly a third of their code sometimes.
Okay, so it's framed as productivity, but you can see why employees might feel, replaced.
Replaced by the very tools they're helping to build. It's a complex dynamic.
And then there's the money side, too. That huge $80 billion commitment to AI infrastructure.
Massive investment, and that translates into serious ongoing costs. We're talking maybe $15 to $20 billion a year just in depreciation.
Right, and their margins dipped slightly, didn't they? From
Yeah.
72% down to 69%.
A small dip, but when you combine that with the huge AI spend, you can see the pressure to perhaps find savings elsewhere.
Like in workforce costs. And we heard whispers, more than whispers, reports from places like Blind.
Ah, yes, the forum. What did they suggest?
That it hit high earners, experienced people, quite hard. Folks maybe over $600 K total comp, senior engineers, long-serving PMs.
Interesting. So not just trimming frat, but potentially impacting experience, maybe more expensive talent.
And while Microsoft mentions streamlining management.
The numbers didn't quite bear that out as the main driver, did they? Only about 17% managers.
Yeah, which is apparently pretty standard for their management ratio anyway.
Yeah.
It points back to engineering roles taking the brunt.
It really does seem focused there.
So for you listening, it really highlights this intersection we're at, human ingenuity creating AI.
And that AI then directly impacting the creators' roles. It's a major shift unfolding.
Definitely something to watch. It makes you think about the future of tech work and maybe work in general.
Absolutely. A fascinating, maybe even disruptive moment.
Well, that's all we have time for today. Stay tuned to the WION podcast for more such intriguing stories to come.